everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ask Clint Sons. I'm Joshua, and joining me for the 97th time as my special guest, Mr. Josh Cook. How are you doing today, Josh?
Glad to be back.
I must apologize. It's not your 97th time, but somebody around here made a meme of you because of last week, so I thought I would enlighten the people.
Yes, yeah, it's posted in a few places around here. It's on the fridge. Everybody has got a kick out of it. I'm glad that I can cause some people some happiness.
Well, Josh, I've got only one viewer-submitted question today, and some questions that might implicate you and somebody else in some trouble.
Okay.
So let's start off with the user question. Okay. Jill from Amarillo asked us, how many calories are in our snack sticks?
Our original snack sticks have 70 calories, as well as 6 grams of protein, with only 1 gram of carbs. So they're definitely on the healthier end of any snack stick type items that are out in the market.
Perfect. Thank you, Jill, for submitting your question and all that. I know that you ordered from one of our fundraisers and all that, so we really do appreciate you helping out your organization that you bought from, as well as asking a question. We really do appreciate it. So Absolutely. Thank you. All right. Now for the implicating questions.
Okay.
The next question is, did you steal Jerky Town from Guy Fieri?
No. To be 100% honest, Josh, Jerky Town is actually a suburb of Flavortown.
Okay.
If you look at a map, if you find Jerky Town on the map, it's a small suburb of Flavortown, USA.
Okay.
So that is actually where that came from. They're close together.
Okay. I believe you. I believe you.
Okay.
So, speaking of Flavortown, I got myself mixed up. Speaking of Jerky Town, can you talk more about Jerky Town? I know I brought some of our steak nuggets in our jerky streams, but can you just talk a little bit more about what Jerky Town is?
Yeah, so Jerky Town is a line of jerkies that we do that are only available here in White Deer. We have. There's some stuff that goes in and out, but then there's about 9 different jerkies that are just kind of the everyday staples of Jerky Town, and they're in some different ways. They're cut in some different ways, made in some different ways. The ones you got on the table here, these are our nuggets, which is kind of a tender. It's a lot thicker cut than any of the jerky that we sell out in stores. The strings are fun to eat. They're just little strips. Think of like a shoestring potato. It's like a shoestring potato but of delicious beef. And then we have our cowboy, which is a long strip. It's a long fat strip. You get down kind of a little more towards Central Texas, and that style jerky is very popular. And so it's kind of our take on the jerky that they make in that part of the world. The black pepper one of those is by far the most popular. It's coated in black pepper on the outside, and it's a tasty one. But we also in that we make we haven't made it in a few months, but I need to get back after it. We make a New Mexico style jerky, so it's a thin, crispy chip type jerky, and then we have a jerky that we also make in there that's we call it an Arizona jerky. It's a recipe similar to one of the gals that used to work here. Her mom makes a bunch of it in Tucson, and so it's kind of our take on her Tucson style jerky.
Nice. I didn't know about the other two styles, so I'm looking forward to trying some of that myself.
Yeah, I need to make some.
Steak nuggets are my absolute favorite. I don't know why. It's just I do like that thicker cut. And
the Jerky Town stuff has kind of got its own following now. If I run out, I hear about it. I hear about it if I run out of any of them. There's another one that we haven't made in a little while that we need to play with again, and that's a jerky chip. So kind of like a silver dollar jerky or a medallion jerky. We need to play with some more of that and get some more of that in.
Perfect. Well, I don't really have any more questions this week. This one was kind of short.
It's a little short. It's a little short. We need some questions. Send us your questions.
Yes, if you would like to ask us a question here on Ask Clint Sons, all you have to do is submit your question to ask@clintonsons.com. And if you submit a question and we read it on air, we will give you a free bag bag of jerky as a compliment of saying thank you for asking your questions and all that. Josh, please tell me we've got somebody coming soon.
I think we will. We need to, we can broaden. We talk a lot about jerky and stuff here, but we can broaden this out. If people have questions, if they want a suggestion on a way to cook something, how to make something. You want a tip on how to trim a brisket, how to cook something, what steak to buy for what depending on what you're doing. There's a lot of different stuff that we can provide help on this, and we're trying to roll through them, and we're doing this for you. We want this to be something that's useful and that you get some hopefully a smile from, but also gain some information. We're doing this to try to help answer any questions that you may have. So send them our way.
Absolutely. I mean, I know for a fact that I've learned a lot about different cuts of meat and different flavors and all that. So it's like any knowledge that we can give to you about making your meat experience great.
We're the meat folks.
Yes, absolutely.
Got a question about meat? Send it our way.
Exactly. Josh, thank you again for being on Ask Clint Sons. Hopefully next week, maybe we'll have somebody.
Yep, we need to. We need to have some other folks in. Maybe we could just put another chair here and just kind of have a rotating person in like that. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
We'll have to wait and see. Well, thanks again, Josh, and thank you everyone for watching. And we will hope to see you next week. And again, send in those questions. We'd love to answer them. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.